Let's get this going. Boom, baby, boom. And no shine. It's your morning motivation time. I'm your host with the mostest, Marky Saint. And every morning I get up and I'm blessed to be alive. That's right. I'm the only one at the train station catching it early to get the fuck out of the situation I told you to see with your eyes. It's one of those things that we don't realize, but you can see with your real eyes if you look hard enough. And I don't mean look with your eyeballs. I don't mean look with your ojos. I'm talking about seeing the details of what's going on in between the lines. So when I'm here, my friend already didn't start picking up the phone. All right. Like, he's supposed to be a friend. You know, someone's coming in. You want to pick up the phone. I couldn't get a hold of this motherfucker for nothing. I was about to go straight into London. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh yeah, May, I was in the studio, and you're not as important as what I was doing. That's what he was saying. Now, if people actually talked that way, it'd be hella rude. And two, it'd be hella obvious. But we're not seeing the obvious, right? We're deceived by what we see or feel all the time. Like, all the time, right now even, on time, London St. Pancras till 12:57, I can go straight into London from this location just by getting on this train, right? I can see it says Kettering, Wellingborough. Now, if I see with my own eyes, with the information that they sent me, I screenshotted it. I get Joey, but their phone, but basically what was happening is they were fucking me. They were making me stop at Wellingborough and take another stop at this other one, wait 38 minutes and all these other things, when I can literally get on the train now at almost, like 12, what is that? I don't even know what time that is. That's 12:57. So almost 1 o'clock, instead of waiting till 1:25 and then catch the other one and wait 38, go straight in, catch it to St. Pancras, be in London in 2.5 hours, and not see what I read, right? I talk about read between the lines. It literally said that you have to stop here, stop there. You have 4 changes. And I was just like, Jesus, you're trying to kill me. This all became because I started asking questions. I asked questions from the other dude, and I was like, yo, dude, what's up with this? And he's like, yeah, man, you don't have to get off on any of these. I'm going to Nottingham too. When I first got here, he's like, just stay on this train, trust me. And that's when I started to realize that real lies are in front of my eyes all the time. Like, when my friends aren't answering the phone, those aren't really friends. This is some selfish people. My ex, she's some selfish people. The things I couldn't see till today were just obvious to me. My friend didn't give a fuck about me. He only gave a fuck about getting some pussy. And the only thing he ever talked about was pussy or soccer or DJing. Ask him about my birthday. Didn't even wish me a happy birthday. Strike one. Red flag, right? I got a happy birthday cake last night. I went to some bomb-ass Indian food in a really nice restaurant. And if I could spend 37 pounds on a blow-up mattress that I just left and a duvet, then that was 30 pounds and 7 pounds at Tesco. Guess who can spend another 37 pounds on a dinner for himself at a nice Indian restaurant for my birthday? Even though I was alone, they still lit the candle on the cake. They still brought me a cake with a firework in the middle of it. It was such a blessing, bruh. It was such a blessing because I got a friend that I'm coming to see, that he wants to do business with me and keeps asking all these questions and just kept bullshitting and kind of try to flex in front of a girl. And it's like, mate, no, this is 100% on you. We can go 50-50. We can go halves. It's like every time I hop in the car, can you do me a favor, bruv? Can you do me a favor, bruv? No, you can do yourself a favor. You forgot your keys in the car. Go get them. I'm eating my food right now. And you're like, where's my drink? You go trying to talk me into go getting his drink because he forgot his drink, even though I'm in the middle of my meal. You forgot your drink, bruh. That's on you. It's always going to be on you. I try to teach him about accountability and his negativity, but he didn't want to hear it. He quit. He's a fucking quitter. Now he thinks it's just me, right? Like, it's just me, right? No, I'm witnessing things. Now I see with my own eyes that you are a flake. You wouldn't answer the phone, strike one. Didn't even say happy birthday, strike two, you selfish motherfucker. And strike three, you played yourself because you're never going to do business with me or the people that I do business with because you're a flake. That's what I saw. I saw you quit. You actually had your name on the event. You had it on the flyer. I'm sure somebody spent some money on flyers because I do flyers in an hour, and you didn't even mind fucking them over. Well, he wasn't really talking, the promoter wasn't talking about any money. Did you talk to him about any money? You probably didn't, because your flaky ass wouldn't show up. Then he was on some shit on some, I'm not going to go unless I have a hotel. Like a prima donna. Hotel, trying to hit me up for money. I wasn't planning on no hotel. My whole thing is to stay with friends this whole trip, not spend any money on Airbnbs. I'll spend 37 pounds to get a fucking air mattress because you were prepared for me. I left that bed with him, bro. Is that nuclear? Holy shit, I gotta come over here and take some photos. Can you see that? Those are nuclear. Bruv, I've been here 5-7 times and I never came down to this end of this train station. I'm gonna have to take some photos. Those are nuclear reactors in Nottingham. No fucking way, bro. So anyway, there's somebody at the train station. I'll go get my bags. But yeah, Brad, when you're in front of people and you see that they're always late to work, do you think they're not gonna be late to business? And if they talk shit behind your back or about somebody else in front of you, do you not think they're going to talk shit about you behind your back? It's a fact, bro. It's a straight fact. You can believe what you see because they're showing you who they really are. And that's something that I couldn't believe. I was like, why my ex not talk to me? Well, shit, she hasn't talked to her own father in years. You take it all personally, but you didn't see. The other guy got the kudos because he bought a house. She was trying to say flex on me because she wanted me to buy a house. She would have got her way, and I could have got my way through her way if only she only got her way. There wasn't going to be my way. There wasn't going to be a highway. It was only going to be what she wanted, and if she didn't get what she wanted, selfish. Just like when she was trying to eat avocado for all of us, my homie, we went on a trip to go visit my friend in Arizona. The one thing he asked for was avocado. We all made breakfast. Should have put a little avocado in everybody's cup. She put avocado in her cup and started eating. Right in front of my eyes. I didn't realize. I didn't see that she was selfish in that moment. I felt it. I kind of slapped her hat. She was wearing one of my big hats, one of those big old sombreros. I'm like, yo, bro, get in the game. Took it all offensive. Now she's angry, disrespected, and she got caught off for being selfish. I had to live with that disaster. I had to stay with her all night, done some silent treatment while the whole storm blew our whole tent inside out. We had to get into the car. I've never seen anything like it, like bent the pole backwards. But anyway, we did that way because the storm was that way. Guess who got blamed for the storm? Like, I caused the storm. Yeah, you did it. And separate businesses. I never in my life went to a fucking spot where I invited somebody else and again, self-promoting it. She thinks she's the only one? Bruv, I got unreliable models, baby. My unreliable models, I paid girls for them to hand out their own business cards at an event where they were supposed to be promoting me. I had one girl actually ask me for one of my business cards so she could write models. No, she couldn't spell reliable. So how do you spell reliable? No, how do you spell models? Yeah, I think she asked for models. Literally so she could use my card to, while she was working an event that I got her, my event, so she could scam other people so she could get more jobs without me, around my back, right in front of me. It's obvious if you're looking. It's beyond obvious if you're fucking looking. If you're looking with your real eyes, you will realize, dude. If you can see with your own vision and intuition and not just what you're observing and not just eyeball cornea fucking optic nerves, but actually what's actually happening while it's happening. And that's something. They showed you how selfish they were. They don't give a fuck about you. And as soon as I got there, I'm like, yeah, I need to key in on that. Hotkey moments. You know, they talk about hotkeys all the time at Photoshop and shit like that. Hotkey moment was me noticing that this motherfucker don't give a fuck about me. They don't give a fuck about shit, bro. I get observers, old people that just want to watch. I got fucking looky-loos. I got people in my life that fucking suck. You know, I got people that suck the life out of me, suck money out of me, suck attention out of me. I gotta see with my own eyes when that's happening. And this is like a skill set, but we would be more aware of it. It's almost like a smoke and mirror situation where you have a smoke and then you have a mirror and then you can see the magic trick happening. they're doing it in front of us. I've been watching a lot of gold digger videos, right? They're coming into my feeds, and the girls are just, let's take me shopping. Let's get something nice to eat. Let's go places. It's all the things that they want. But if you listen to people and all they say is start sentences with I or what they want, and it doesn't include you, it's never going to include you. And that's something that most people got to get a clue. You don't want to clue in on the fact that you've been having sex with somebody, but they're kicking you out in the morning, right? You got what you want. Most women are like, I just need that attention from a man. Let me drip, 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 drip some panties. Let me drip, drip, drip some pussy. Let me pretend that he's going to get some ass. Soon as we get it, the afternut surprise comes to our eyes, and all of a sudden it was like, she's extra slutty. I can't believe she slept with my friends. Wasn't she at the bar last weekend? The truth comes out in the end, right? Like, dude, whatever you do in the dark will shine in the light. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can try to be a roach about it, but you a cockroacha, and motherfuckers are gonna know her. You know what I'm saying? And it's like one of those things where you think you get slick by burning somebody. I'll never do business with this tool. Never ever. And he won't ever call me because he knows better. But he would try to hit me up randomly like, hey, can you get me some Mylar bags? And hey, I'm trying to get in this weed business and all these other things, trying to snake around, but wouldn't answer the phone, had zero follow through, and 100% quit. And that's what I just saw just now, just 100% quit. Dude, I almost got my own fucking Uber over here. You know what I mean? I almost got my own fucking Uber over here. It was like, I don't need to wait around for anyone. I need to get myself into certain situations where friends are actually accommodating, and they talk about the dinners that they're making, and they talk about the time that we're spending and things that we're going to do. My friends completely abandoned all plans, bro. Like, every plan that they said that they had for me, the tapas, I never saw that. Us going to Edinburgh, I paid for that. So it's one of those things where, a lot of people like to talk. Maybe you listen to the words. Maybe, just maybe after this video, you'll see it through the actions. I like to be an action motherfucker because I know life is happening. I can't stand around while people just stand around. I don't want to wait while motherfuckers just not do shit and not procreate. Look at this. That's live right there, bro. That's live, bro. This is how real things get. When you are paying attention, you start hearing different. Right? There's like almost like a ninja thing where they wear the blindfolds and you start listening with your ears differently. I walked into an exhibit. It was the Nottingham Contemporary Museum. And it was really weird because the whole place was dark as fuck. It was like you're getting robbed, and all you saw was just a little bit of light on a rug. But the steps and the words and the sounds, the guys all heightening what it's like to be deaf. Or no, what it's like to be blind. And then all you got is your hearing. And that happens to us a lot, where all you get is to hear things. You don't get to see them anymore. You're blind, you got blindfold on or whatever. It's going to heighten things. So it's like, is this person saying it? And are they saying it exasperated? Are they saying it excited? Are they saying it curious? There's just different ways that people talk. You can almost hear the fear in their voice when they speak. If you've ever heard public speaking, you can hear somebody that's shaky voice, just like I can hear these birds right now. If I'm not paying attention, it's just all train and background noise. If I am paying attention and I concentrate, all of a sudden nature pops out, and the green from the leaves and the birds chirping, it all fucking starts playing in on my mind. And that's something that I've started to realize, bro. It's the first time in my life that I ever had an experience where I could actually see things. And if I'm believing that this girl has only slept with one guy one night, or she's never done anal before, she's only been with 5 guys, and that's what I'm going to believe. I'm going to hold on to that like it's the holy fucking grail, and then it's going to change because people change and things rearrange. And if you're constantly vigilant to just be on top of it, right? If you can constantly say to yourself, yeah, I'm seeing that. You know what I mean? I'm seeing it in real time. I'm not making this up. This motherfucker is selfish. She really did say separate businesses. That means we weren't a unit. And she really did eat that avocado. That means she was selfish. And she really didn't take her prenatal vitamins because she didn't mind hurting a baby to hurt me. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, how do I love someone that's hurting me? How can I be so obsessed and wanting something that somebody else didn't want? She had the option to kill a baby because she already had 2 babies. And she already lost custody to her 2 babies because of her anger issues. So now I'm thinking it's all of my anger issues because I'm an accountable motherfucker. But lo and behold, she wasn't. And that's when I started to realize this morning when they were talking about my boy Kevin Samuels and talking about sense of duty, bro. Fuck you're happy. French toast you're fucking happy, homie. It's not about happiness. It's about a sense of duty. And most people don't participate that way, for richer or poorer. Most bitches are bouncing on poor. that means she wasn't around and shouldn't deserve richer, right? Or for sickness and in health. Guess what? You gonna get sick. Facts. Are you gonna have someone around to rub your back and give you the Vicks Vapor Rub treatment on the front and then fucking make you some chicken soup? Or are they just like, oh, I have another appointment and I'm gonna find any excuse that's selfish to me so I don't have to serve you? There's no service. It's all attitude. And I'm sure you've been to a restaurant where it's been all attitude and no service. So, when you get into a situation where you have a sense of duty, that you owe it to somebody, that they're your guest in your house, that they should be comfortable, fed, and given water, that they should be shown how to use the toilet and where the toilet is. It's like, you're brand new around here. Did they show you the pool upstairs? No, dude, there's no pool upstairs, okay? That's in the movie Hackers. That's in a movie. But what's not in a movie is our reality. When we see people coming up, you can see if someone's a danger. You can see if someone's happy. Women are extremely good at this. Like sensing things without saying things. It's a whole different event. It's a whole way of communicating that we ain't even seen yet. Call it a sixth sense. Call it what you want. But the fact is that you're getting the same data as me. Maybe we weren't paying attention. We were looking at the outfits in the car, not the attitude and the character. It happens all the time. Most people think that somebody, like, you're just gonna, because they got a nice car, you just hopped in a car with a stranger. Maybe your character is on some sketchy shit. Maybe you don't understand what it's really like to be kidnapped. Maybe you don't understand what it's like to have fucking, what is it called when you have somebody, what is it called when they're now sex trafficking? You know what I mean? Like, maybe you don't think it's a threat because the guy's got a nice car. Well, maybe you don't think the doctor's a fucking serial killer, and that's always all the horror movies. So we do that. We give the judge a pass, the cop a pass, they're stalwarts, the priest a pass. But then we all know they don't pass. They're harming little boys, Boy Scouts. They're harming little boys, Catholic school. They're harming the Catholic Church. Cover-ups, bro. We're hiding our own history. Our whole own history was made by trafficking, bruv. Everything that we've ever touched, it was like, yo, we're going to do it off the back of someone else. This whole country was built off of someone else. And then we try to pretend that it's our nationalism. That it's, if you actually do the crime, you're doing the time. And that's what I've been seeing. I've been seeing a lot of people faking their shit, bro. I've been seeing people get on this shit on some fake shit, on some, this is the way it was supposed to happen. Well, if it was supposed to happen this way, it would have happened that way. People are showing you the way that they treat others, They're showing it in action. It's in action, like literally action. In a movie, whatever actions they're doing, not looking you in the eyes. What else have I been sensing lately? Saying shit out of the back of your corner. You can tell when someone's being aggressive. You can tell when someone's being shady. You can tell when someone's being a liar. Why are you not clued in when they're fucking being selfish, Marky Saint? Why are you not clued in when they show you who they really are? What about you is missing the clues? The clues right in front of your eyes, you don't realize. And that's why I had to say it this morning. See with your own eyes, bro. You got to see that shit because it's all different, man. I mean, most of us were just scanning each other. Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Is it danger? Is it a dog? Who knows? You know what I mean? You never know what's going on. But you kind of scan peripherally out of the side of your eyes, but to realize, you'd be like, holy shit, hold on a second, wait a minute, this is something different. I'm not just at a fucking train station, Marky Saint. You haven't been looking around. Nottingham is a nuclear plant. What? Say what? I'm sorry. Is Lynn Finn next to Xi'an, and I was staying there for 10 months, and I started getting black under my eyes and white on my beard just right here? Yeah, that really happened. And I didn't realize that they were just leaving the milk on the side of the streets and the eggs on the side of the street and not refrigerating them and absorb all the coal in the sky. I could see it. And then I started to realize if this much smog and fog, let me get here, is on the horizon when the sun rises, it takes extra time to get the sun to rise through the pollution. It was all reddish. And then it would set in the same, let me get it right here, it would set in the same smog, about this thick on the ground, then it would get greenish. Sunrise, sunset, extra late, extra down early. And you think it doesn't affect you. But if you're seeing it, that means you're in it. And most of us don't do that. We'll go all the way to the top of the Hollywood sign, look over the whole valley and not see the whole city because it's so smoggy. You went up through it. That's hard for us to realize, that we're absorbing some of these characters. You can be next to people and start absorbing their characters. You can start being rude like other motherfuckers. You can start getting in bad moods too. It's an observation, observation, absorbing with observation, that you can actually see things and it comes out to you the way that you can see it. You'd be like, whoa, it wasn't just information, it wasn't just data, it was actually instincts. It was actually calculated instincts that I'm talking about now. This whole sixth sense of saying that these people, when you're watching them, you can tell when someone's been watching you. They'll try to look away. Just like when you're looking at a hot girl and you don't have the balls to look and stay. Just like when you're at an event and someone goes, how do you like your food? And you go, oh, it was awesome. And they do the inflection in their tones and you're like, yeah, you're not awesome. You're faking it. And it's like, did you have an orgasm? Yeah, sure. You're like, yeah, you know when someone's done it or not. And usually you wouldn't have to ask, right? So we're asking all sorts of shit. Do you love me? Do you want to be my girlfriend? Can I get a kiss? Why are you asking for it, bro? Why aren't you going for it? If it's a kiss, and both of you want it, and both of you want to ignite it and take it to that level, you don't have to ask for it. And you won't even have to ask for a girlfriend because she'll just keep coming by and won't leave your fucking side. These are the things that are fucking obvious. When you're watching people hold hands, you can tell if someone's in love, and you can tell if someone's in a fight. Apparently, you can't tell if there's a nuclear plant in Nottingham, Marky Saint, because I wasn't watching right. I wasn't seeing the right way. I wasn't, I've been beating myself up this whole time, but the truth is like, she wasn't that into me. She was using me for physical intimacy. She had got through, I'm her rebound guy again. You're Marky Saint, you're the fucking, what's the movie with what's his name? I can see his face. Dan Cook was the rebound guy, whatever it was called. What do you call that when you fucking get married right after you had sex with the dude? He was like the leapfrog dude or something. I don't know, but that was a real movie. And that's what I started feeling like. If I sleep with you, your next guy's going to be your fucking husband. And then been many a girlfriends. One went back to her husband. One got a new boyfriend. I don't even know how to calculate, but I'm sitting here single, getting my own meal for my own birthday. And my wish was to still start a family. And my wish was to still have people around me. Those are the things that I wished for. It wasn't for a car. It wasn't for more money. It wasn't for six-pack abs. It was for me to be happy, and true happiness comes through people. And make sure you're around the people that you want to be happy with. That's why I keep traveling and going to the places. I can tell when I'm wasting time with people, when they're being abusive, when they're being selfish, when it's time to go. And then I can also tell if it's time to arrive, when it's time, even though that my friends are working right now, they have enough time for me to fucking get by. And then I just watch people stare at me like these guys right now. Like, what are you watching me for? You don't love your life? You don't have something else to record? You got something else to do? No, they're going to pay attention to attention. And that's another thing you got to pay attention to, is when people are seeking attention, when they're trying to capture someone's eye. I see it all the time, especially a girl that's all dolled up. She pretends like she can't see shit. Like, she actually, like, I'm blind all of a sudden. I walked off the stairs and I just kind of watch everybody watch me through, again, the little peripheral sensations. Maybe that's enough for you. Maybe it's too intimate for real eyeballs and connection. Look for them eyeballs. They're gonna be a big teller. That's what it's gonna be like, bro. If it's gonna be like this, hold on, let me show you. It's gonna be like how you watch it and how it goes down. So it's one of those situations where you gotta be observant, bro. You gotta be able to watch your shit as you're doing it, and that way it gets fucking done. That's how it's gonna get done. It's not gonna get done by just being off to the side or pretending like you're not involved or ignoring all the things that are going on. No, dude, it's going to be a whole lot more different when you're in the fucking driver's seat, driving yourself into a situation where you need to be where you need to be. So that's one of those things that I always concentrate on is am I in the game or am I out my frame? And that's one of the things, ourselves in on it and be able to fucking concentrate on what's going on than what's lost or what's not found or any of that shit. So I'm gonna fucking get on this train. Watch it. Hold tight. I've been waiting for this show. Hold up. Thanks, brother. Don't worry about me, I got it. And finish the rest of the show. Everything I can. Is there any more space up there? Let me get out of your way, dude. Oh, yeah, that. It's over here then. Thank you, brother. let's finish the show. So it's pretty simple, man. It's like what you concentrate grows. You know, when you're able to get yourself in a mode where you stop focusing on what's happening to you and it's start focusing on what you're seeing, you get a whole different being. You get to see things like with a way that you've never seen before. And that's something that people don't do. They just kind of just, oh, this is the way it is because it came on the news, or this is the way it is because I feel the blues. No, dude, you can be a whole different situation when you are paying attention. It's one of my favorite phrases because my buddy's last name is Atencio, James Atencio. And with James, you know, his whole Tagger crew thing was, we were helping him out, the marketing, pay attention. Just you pay attention, bro. You know, when my sister's talking about it, when you're seeing things hella fast and shit, when you're really paying attention, you see what's happening. You see when somebody's not paying their bills. You see when somebody's quitting their relationships. You can see when people aren't being genuine. It's just what you're seeing. And a lot of people, they don't want to see that shit. They want to pretend like it doesn't exist. They just want to be lost in the sauce. And they'll let you do that too. They'll let you stay lost in a fucking video game. They'll let you get lost in life. It's one of those situations where all of us need to concentrate a little bit more. It's the way that we pay attention, and those are results. Right? It's fucking dope, bro. It's like marshland all out there. So yeah, today was the super vibe. You get through the tunnel, and the super vibe was paying attention. It was getting yourself to pay attention to yourself and your surroundings and the people that are, hell yeah, dude, stop and smell the roses, cousin. You already know, bro. It's one of those things where if I don't pay attention, the life will just pass me by. And then the time goes by, months and weeks, and I didn't even realize that I was alive and living. And this is time to pay attention on how you're living and how people are treating you and how you're treating other people. That's the vision that you need. Most people are like, what do I do for a living? What do I do for a future? What do I got to do? And it's like, none of that matters, bro. How are you treating people? How are you treating your opportunities? Are you getting up early? Are you getting there fast? Are you going to be the type of guy that like helps out? Or are you going to be the type of guy that asks for favors? I mean, for reals, bro, it's one of those things where you got to ask yourself, is this type of person that's helping me or slowing me down? And then they're asking them to sell things, and trust and believe women are doing the same thing. Is it worth it to me? Should I put any more effort in this dude? Can I get a better dude? What's always better? It's called hypergamy. So you can be hypergamous about your life. You can also fucking find a way to fucking get in the game and see things a different way. I fucking love being able to see with my own eyes and stop fucking realize and start realizing that I have vision. Everyone has vision. We have a sixth sense about ourselves to see when somebody's doing good by us or being bad by us, and that's this morning's motivation. If you get anything out of this, dude, like, share, subscribe. It's your boy Marky Saints Addiction. I'm a travel addict, a psychology addict, definitely addicted to the I call it Saint psychology, just the way our minds work, how we treat other humans, and also how do we get better situations. So your boy Marky Saint, peace and love. And as always, goodbye. That means goodbye, but not forever and finish. And I will see you on the other side. As soon as you like, share, subscribe, make sure you comment below. Get in this. Get in this. Get in this. Yeah, bro. Share love along the way. That's what it is. Thanks for messaging, bro. I actually can see these messages this time, so it's nice. Some of the times I don't even get to see the messages, so appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Check it out later. I'll be in, sorry.